Okay, here we are. Everyone, we're back with the Banner Saga. Last time we ended, as Walter just noted, on a bit of a cliffhanger. Our eastern group, Rook and Alette and Ivor and all them, were on their way to meet up. Well, they didn't know they were meeting up, but they were going to Grofheim, where we know our western group had already arrived and the place was on fire. That's the last we had seen of them. So viewers could perhaps be forgiven for thinking that maybe a union of sorts was in order between the eastern group and the western group at Grofheim. But instead, we ran into only Fasolt, and he told us to run for it. And as soon as he told us that, the mountains and the earth started breaking apart. And in the distance, we saw the body of what looked like a giant serpent carving its way through the mountains. And that was where we ended it, I think. I can't remember what the very last action was, but that was pretty much the last 2 minutes of the stream. So let's get right back to it after I check to make sure we're recording. Yes, we are. Okay. Here we go. After 3 terrifying days of tremors. Okay, see you in a minute, Frankie. You reach the Godstone of... Oh my god, that was 3 days we were on the run? Godstone of Haderborg, which is teeming with Varl who want to know what is happening. Others busily mend makeshift defenses set up around the Godstone of Haderborg, creator of the Varl. Hold up, pants Fasolt between long gasps of air. We're going to have a talk. Fasolt says, "You're still standing. Well, most of you. Rest up, then move on." Rook says, "A mountain just sank into the earth, and something is out there. You're just going to send us away?" Fasolt says, "I don't know who you are, but you're not going to Einertoft. There's a couple hundred Varl here who will back that up." Ivor says, "Where are we supposed to go? Back the way we came? We're stuck between 2 mountain ranges. In one direction, a few thousand Varl. In the other, an army of dredge and whatever caused that quake." Fasolt says, "Einertoft is a Varl city. This shouldn't be news to a Varl." Krumr says, "Give it a rest, Fasolt. Don't you recognize who you're talking to?" Surprise suddenly flashes across Fasolt's face. The other Varl are starting to come closer now. You hear Ingvar being whispered between them. Yeah, Ciaro, I think, as much as I'm enjoying streaming Morrowind, I think the Banner Saga stream is my favorite part of the stream. It's the one I look forward to the most during the week. Krumr says, "I think this might be the one person you want to let into Einertoft." Fasolt says, "You're..." Ivor says, "The humans come with me. All of them." Fasolt glances between Ivor and Krumr before stalking away, pushing past the mob of curious onlookers. Rook says, "Ivor, who are you?" Ivor says, "Some other time, Rook." Ivor must be the son of somebody important. Didn't they... I want to say that... God, what was the name of the Varl that got killed almost right at the beginning of the game? He was like the king or the king's son. I can't remember his name at the moment. Rats. Can't think of his name. I can see his stupid face, and I can't think of his name. Anyway, maybe Ivor's related to that guy? Vognir! Thank you. The Varl don't have parents. You could be right, Prince Charlie. I don't know enough about the lore of the game, but I could swear that... Oh, maybe I'm confusing Vognir with Ludin. in that I thought that they were talking about somebody's father, but maybe they were talking about Ludin's father, because Ludin is the son of the human king, I think, right? You could be right, Ciara. He kind of seems like an extremely badass hero who was either ostracized or self-exiled because he must have screwed something up. Like a Jorah Mormont or something. You spend the rest of the day recovering. Varl come and go in packs, and most of the chatter is about the quake that just sank mountains into the earth, or the dredge that are still on their way. You hear rumors... Hi, welcome back, Frankie. You hear rumors that a massive chasm opened where the earth split. Now let's inspect the Godstone. You always gotta inspect these things, they're awesome. Morale improved. The little you know about Hatterborg is that he was a disciple of the Loom Mother, and learned to create under her guidance. He created a few beasts, but soon became bored with simple animals and began combining man and beast. Dr. Moreau. Ending up with Varl. That's the myth, anyway. One thing is certain. Each Varl alive today was created by Hatterborg, and now the god is dead. The Varl here now are the last ones that will ever exist. Oh, well there you go, Prince Charlie. That explains it. That's your point right there. So every Varl that exists now was created by Hatterborg directly. They don't have any parents. And as they die, the number of Varl decreases and can never be increased again. Interesting. Profound sadness washes over you. Yeah, that is a bit sad. This is the perfect song for it, too. Krumer is already here. It is good to pay respects, he says, and you both stand there in silence. Give this to Ingvar, he says, turning to leave. It was once his, and that stubborn ass refuses to take it back. Krumer hands you a massive, studded belt. Suddenly, there's a lot of activity. Word comes from below to retreat to the next village over, and you soon see why. A black shadow is sweeping down the valley from the directions of Grofheim, where the quake, or whatever caused it, has obliterated the mountainside. On closer inspection, it's a veritable ocean of dredge, more than you imagined possible. In their midst is a towering giant of a dredge, blood red from head to toe. You gather your things in short order and join a good many Varl, leaving the Godstone behind. I smell a boss! Farthing Yord gained. A little more vino going into my glass right now. As you're nodding off to sleep, shouts of fire pull you back to attention. Flames quickly consume a supply wagon and a few tents. A woman cries out, "My boy!" and points to a burning tent closest to the outlying Varl. Two of the giants are motionless, staring at the spreading fire with terror in their eyes. Varl are afraid of fire, huh? That's what it sounds like. We gotta go in after the boy. We gotta save the boy! Wrapping your cloak around you, the smoke, flames, and tent become a blur as you grab the boy and slice back through the back canvas with your hunting knife. You meet the ashamed look of the older Varl, while the crowd cheers on your heroic act. Unfortunately, the supply wagon did not make it. What in the depths was that about? You mutter to yourself. Something about the fire, Oddleif tells you. I've heard of this before. They don't like it. Doesn't change what happened, you think to yourself. Right, okay. My god, we have no supplies. Shit, we're gonna starve to death. Oh god. Well, we're almost to the village. Maybe there'll be some food. Ivor tells you, we can't stay here long. It will take 3 straight days to cross Burra Pass, so stock up. There's no stopping once we leave. He takes off to speak with the other Varl about setting up defenses. Dad, says Alette, appearing at your side, I liked old Ivor. Somewhere in the back of your mind you feel the same way. You focus on preparations instead, realizing that you may be one of the first humans about to set foot in Einertoft. Who needs rest? Oh shit, I didn't. We needed to buy food first, damn it. I was thinking I was going here to see who needed rest. Clicked on the wrong thing because of the damn scar. Okay, Onif. Ivor, you can't even wear your own belt yet. What does this thing do? +3 break. Holy shit! 3? He's got +1, right? Oh my god. Dude, we gotta get you leveled up as soon as possible. Wow. +3 break. Holy no, that's crazy. Okay. We could level you up for 5. Level you up for 5, but we need to buy food first because we have nothing. If there's food to buy. 1 willpower per turn. +2 willpower. Yes, you're right, Ciara. We were very close to a food crisis. +2 willpower on rest. We just gotta buy all the food we can get. 7 days worth. We won't be able to level anybody up. That's okay. Okay, rest for another day. That heals up Onif. And let's look at the map. So, we started out way over here at Skogar. We went to Frostfeller. I don't remember specifically being at Wormtoe. Frostfeller was where we met Onif and Crazy Eyes. What's the crazy-eyed guy's name? Haskell, I think. And then we tried to make our way to Grofheim. Grofheim was destroyed. The mountains were undone. Apparently we ran for it here. We're on our way to Einertoft now. Tell us about Einertoft map. The home of the first Varl king Einar, who carved his empire into the crook of the Bratterbreck and Wormscale mountains. The Varl fortress, hewn into the rock itself, eclipses all but the greater accomplishments in the north. Tell us about the Burrow Pass. At Einertoft, the first Varl king found himself unable to push further into the north, cut off by a vast gorge at the crook of the Wormscale mountains. He had built a bridge of such massive construction that it takes nearly 3 days to cross on foot. As the legend goes, the Varl only managed to build it by filling the gorge with the bodies of dredge and working atop them. The ambiguously villainous, yes. The unknowably threatening Haskell. Haskell? I can't remember. Ekel, you're right. Haskell. Where did I get Haskell? Haskell's is a liquor store here in Minnesota. I guess we could read about the Wormscale Mountains. Did we already read about this? Yes, we did. Longest range of mountains, I remember that. Bratterbreck Mountains, though we haven't read about. When the first Varl warriors trudged north to discover new lands, the Bratterbreck peaks were thought to be the edge of the world. Their summits often disappear into the clouds, and unlike other mountain ranges, a pass through was never found. That is, until the Varl king Einar had the Burra Pass built, a bridge that takes 3 days to cross. Okay. Back to it. We have a 3-day walk across this bridge through the Bratterbreck and Wormscale Mountains, and then, hopefully, we'll reach Einertoft. Haskell is the guy in Shivering Isles. You're right. Sheogorath's kind of creepy, not creepy, like bored assistant guy.
We approach a city that only Varl have seen and cross a bridge that only Varl could build. Let us hope that we are the only unwelcome visitors to pass.
So if we orientated ourselves correctly on the map, this must be the Bratterbreck Mountains behind us. You know what's weird is we're not using any food to get across this bridge. No days are passing, even though they said it would take 3 days. Maybe they removed that just that thing just for the cinematic effect. Publican, you are not far off. We're actually approaching the end of the first game. I don't know that we'll finish it this stream, but it's closer than I thought it was. Bruce Springsteen starts singing. Krumer says, all these warriors. Another great war is upon us. It is the third time I have seen such a thing. There are far fewer of us now than there once was. Should be there once were. There are far fewer of us now than there once were, I think. It would be more correct. He's the boss. You're right, he is the boss. Springsteen. I forgot about that. Krumer heads up the stairs to the great hall and returns shortly after speaking to some Varl. Ivor says, what did they tell you? Krumer says, by all accounts, the Dredge are coming here. Looks like they plan to end the Varl for good this time. This place will become a killing field soon. They say the Prince of Men is here. They've got a Mender, too. Oh, we're about to meet up with our Western group. Rook says, Prince Luden is here? From Arberang? Krumer says, in any case, we'll be given no audience today. You remember the last time you were here, Ingvar? It's Ivor. Yeah, I remember it. Rook says, what now? Krumer says, we find somewhere to rest. I'd recommend keeping your people out of trouble while you're here, Rook. Ivor says, in fact, keep them invisible. Your Runder won't be happy you're here. Yeah, Publican, you're right. But there's always Banner Saga 2, which I haven't played yet. You're shown to quarters, but could wander the city while you wait for an audience. You feel like you could sleep for a week straight. Yeah, I know that spike is too close to his eye. It makes me nervous. Okay, so what are our options here? Market. We have 0 renown. Map. We already saw the map. Rest. And heroes. So we have everybody now? Fassalt? No, not everybody. We haven't met up with the other group yet. Rest, I guess. As you settle in, you receive word to come to the great hall the next morning. Ivor suggests not speaking unless addressed, and even then keep it short. In your dreams that night, you see Varl kings fighting with dredge lords. An ominous feeling lingers as you prepare to enter the great hall. Okay, let's go. Let's get over with. Enough, Ivan. The bridge stands. Find some other way. Greetings from Wormtoe, you're under. I've brought an ally. Who are these people? We don't have time for games. Wait, I know you. Yorunder, king of the Varl, says, Ingvar? Among us again? Is this what the end of the world looks like? Yorunder steps down from his throne to get a closer look. In the light, you spy deep wounds on the Varl king. Ivor says, it was my last option. You look like death, Yorunder. Yorunder says, the Sunder, Yorunder and the Sunder from down under, came through Grofheim, all of them, or we would still be there. Hakon says, a few thousand Varl remain. Bellower has been following us since Grofheim. Ivor says, that is what he does. What will you do? Yorunder says, remain. There is no better place for us Then here, we make our stand in Einertoft. But even if Einertoft falls, the Varl won't be wiped out. Hakon is taking our best warriors to Arberong, as we were discussing. Hakon says, I'm not going, Yorunder. We're needed here. Yorunder says, this is not a debate. A messenger bursts through the doors, cutting the tension. He says a stone singer has been cutting a path across the bridge. Yorunder says, Gods, can we not have a moment's respite? They should not be here already. Ivan says, a stone singer is with them? Let me bring down the bridge, as I said. It will buy us... Yorunder says, I said the bridge stands, Mender. I say it again to you, and the Prince of Men, and the whole Mender Council, were they here. I will not say it again. Hakon, you go to Arberong. Ivan, do not even touch that bridge. Am I understood? Ivan says, you are. Then I'll confront the singer myself. Nobody tries to stop Ivan, but many follow as he leaves the great hall. No doubt they want to search his pockets after he's killed. Damn, Ivan's got a death wish. The Mender walks past great companies of Varl on the way to the bridge. A tall, thin creature stands there, 2 black spears over its shoulders, ringed by dredge. The Varl have backed away in fear. Ivan stops before the stilt-legged figure. Suddenly, Ivor is beside you. What is that thing? A stone singer, mutters Ivor, as close as the dredge come to menders of their own. I've only seen one before. It didn't go well. Can Ivan win this? I don't know. Think we'll find out. Should we help him? Let's say we should help him. You expect Ivor to refuse, but instead he locks eyes with you. Listen to me, Rook, he says. You will probably die here, and so will everyone else who steps on that bridge. Look at your daughter. Are you prepared for that? Rook says, you're not doing this alone. I won't stop you, says Ivor. Fight like it's your last. You're not sure what to expect, but you draw your axe and soon find yourself standing behind Ivan on the bridge, wondering if you made the right decision. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Here we go. Crapola, crapola, crapola. Well, we don't want him drawing aggro, that's for sure. True strength resist plus 2. I was going to give it to Ivan, but I can't. We don't want him to draw aggro. I may do this. I'm not trying to get Ivor out of the party. I'm trying to move. Damn it, game. There. Should maybe switch you two. Game, what the hell? It's so hard to freaking do order here. Yeah, you're right, Publican. You're on your own, Ivor. See ya. Okay, let's see. What do you have? You have +2 strength. Can't give it to anyone. Could give it to you. It doesn't do you any good, though. +2 break. Okay, give that to Fasolt. +1 armor, +1 strength, +1 will. That's fine. Plus 10%, 2 times strength damage. So basically, that's 10% chance for a critical. Which, I don't know if I mentioned this last week or not, but a critical could actually really screw with... It could be disadvantageous. Because if you're planning on a certain amount of damage, and you don't want to kill an enemy, because you don't want to change the order, that you don't want to bump the next enemy up in order, right? But if you do a critical, an unplanned critical obviously, you could end up killing somebody, and then the enemy gets bumped up, and you may have had somebody ready to go to take on that enemy, and now that enemy gets bumped in front of them, and your whole plan gets screwed up. So as cool as extra damage would be, unplanned extra damage could really screw up your plans. I don't think I like that one that much. Damn, Ivor, I wish you were level 4. Should have planned this better, huh? Didn't know I would be getting that, actually. Yeah, 3 armor would be nice, but I don't want you drawing any aggro. 8 points available. What? Holy moly. Really? Okay. That's odd. Huh. Oh, because he's already rank 5. Duh. Right. Ivan pulls fire from the sky onto any enemy within a range of 6. Lightning strikes each unit diagonal to the target until it runs out of units to hit. Each time the lightning arcs to a new target, it does 1 additional strength damage. Be careful not to toast your friends. Okay. So rank 5 must be rank 2 here? You get a rank every other level? It's not exactly clear, but I think that would be 3 strength damage. And only hits diagonally. Okay. Don't have the renown. I may regret not taking any archers. What can I give you, Rook? I can't give you anything. I don't want to give you that. All right, let's just roll with it. This is what we're gonna do. Do I want to add Trigvi maybe? No, we're gonna go. Let's rock! I hope. So, what's cool about this fight is they make it look like, oh my god, make it look like there's other fights going on. So you don't feel like you're just one isolated little battle. I don't remember exactly. This is the Stone Singer right here. Disease Strike. Also has Rupture and Umbrage. That sounds pretty nasty. I don't remember, but I think sometimes more Dredge will step into the fight if you don't finish it within a certain number of rounds. I can't recall. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Who's this dude? I don't know that dude. Whoa, he's got a Dredge helmet. That's pretty cool. Alright, how do we want to do this? You guys get out of the way for a second. What are you? Spark Slinger, Blind Slinger. Okay. Onif. You go there. Rook. gonna go there. Ivan's right there. How's that look? Let's see how that goes. So we got a bunch of slingers. We got this bastard. And another slinger. I'm reading Walter's comment now. Yeah, yep. I feel like there's a kind of a direct feeling of succession from one to the other. From BioWare games to this. In terms of the choice, in terms of the variability of the game based on the choices that you make, in terms of just every now and then having a really badass, surprising moment that kind of comes out of nowhere. Not out of nowhere, but takes you by surprise a little bit. Okay, let's try to save the day, huh? Do as much as you can. God, what's he doing? I don't like it. That's not gonna work. Oh, enough. You can't get anywhere right now. Ooh, okay. Okay, Rook, you're gonna use 1 willpower to get there, and then do as much damage to this guy as you can. Ivan, what's your range? You can almost get him, but not quite. What's your range on Mend? Restores armor up to half of Mender's current willpower. Restores armor up to half of Mender's +1 or +2. Restores armor, huh? Since you can't do anything else, maybe I'll have you repair Fasolt's armor. Damn. Shit. I didn't do very good placement here, I'm thinking. Just kill that guy. What did he just do? What did you do? Did you call somebody? What did you do? Big jerk. Ha! Nice. Ivor, no! When does this guy go next? He goes right after Rook. Okay, so Rook could kill him. I don't have to use Onif to kill him. Onif, you can't quite get to that fucker. You can't, that's why, because you can't use any... Damn. Can't use any willpower this turn. So you got hit by that one asshole. Which one was it? That guy? Maybe it was that guy. Shit. Okay, maybe I should use you to kill him so that Rook can do damage to somebody else then, huh? Nice. Okay, check this out. Oh, I can't reach him, Mark Prey. Right, okay. Damn. I was kind of excited there for a second. What are you doing, you big jerk? God, I hate him. I know we're not going to get any bonus here, but just... what the hell, do all 4. We're not going to get any additional enemies, but this is okay. Nice. Oh, damn it. Knock the target back up to 4 tiles for 1 break, and +1 per unit they pass through. Or for 3. Yeah, I don't have enough. Okay. Nope, not gonna do that. Just a regular old attack then. Nope, just a regular old armor break. 5 should be more than enough. Uh-oh. Who did that land on? Wait. Oh, it landed right there, next to Ivor. Okay. Do that again on that dude. Kill that singer. Uh-oh, they're pissed now. Oh, oh, we're set up, baby. Yes. I wonder if that was awesome. Oh, ouch. Okay, we got super bone there. Okay, Rook, maybe you're gonna... Maybe you're just gonna take some armor off this guy. Shit! What are you doing? Alright, fine. Ivan. Maybe restore some armor on our dear friend, Ivor. Nice. Okay. I don't know if this is the best thing to do, but break his armor. I'm thinking maybe Fassel can kill him. You guys are gonna get lit up. Yes, Fassel can kill him. Good. Ah, damn. That end, Onuf was gonna get a really... Oh, Onuf... no, Fassel's in the way. They were lined up for Onuf, and then that guy moved. Damn. Oh, right. You can't do that. I keep forgetting. Why did he just lose? Oh, he got cursed. Disease, whatever it is. Yeah, can't hit anybody. Can't attack anybody. Guess just mend then? Damn it. Oh, you can't even get at anybody. Damn. Okay, why don't you retreat from the explodey thing? God, these guys are taking a while to kill. Kill him. Can you hit him? You can't hit him. Rook doesn't have... Oh, Rook could use that and get within range. Very good. Rook, let's get you a kill. Oh, we didn't lose anybody, you guys. How about that? Victory! I feel like that's our first fight in a while, where nobody got knocked down. The stone singer falls hard. A howl like a hurricane sweeps across the bridge. The dredge part like a black sea. From their depths steps a crimson behemoth. A wave of sheer terror hits you like you've never felt before. Bellower. Get the mender out of here, Ivor hisses, and run! Your legs move almost with a will of their own. though you can't pull yourself away from watching what happens next. Oh, no. No, Ivor, no. Gods, what was I thinking? Yeah, yeah. I should say so, dude. Maybe back up a little bit. Oh, okay, that didn't save me at all. Stunned? Oh, well, okay. My strategy has failed. So basically I'm just going to break as much armor as I can, and then he's going to kill me. Defeat. But your renown grows, apparently. Ivor's injured. Maybe for like a week, probably. No renown. Ivor writhes in agony, his arm torn clear off by Bellower's onslaught. The Sunder raises his weapon for the killing blow. "Sunder, face me!" screams an uncertain Ivan, stepping back onto the bridge, raising his staff high. Even from here you can see his arm trembling. You feel practically frozen in place watching. Oh, shit. Ivan recoils in terror from the massive serpent that has appeared in the distance, and even Bellower backs away. It leans in close to inspect the two armies, flicks its great tongue, and then indifferently lurches over the mountainside, out of sight. The dredge are a knot of confusion. Some cower, others crouch in what looks like worship. Hakon shouts orders above the din. Varl rush forward, bowling over surprised dredge, gaining ground. Bellower has receded back into the horde. You're under watches from atop the stairs. "Hurry," says Ivan, pulling at your arm, snapping you out of the moment. You rush to Ivor, laying on the ground amidst the fighting, still breathing despite a missing arm, and drag him back into the city. Shit's crazy, y'all. Heroes. Can we level anybody up? Rook, Mogan, Ivor's out. Krummer or Fasselt? Hmm. I almost never get close enough for the Mark Prey ability from Rook. I'm not using Krummer lately. I think Fasselt would make the most sense. Oh, it costs 10. I can't even do it. Damn. You're right, Publican. I think that Ivor could be ready to go in minutes. Look, you stupid bastard, you got no arms left. Let says, "Can you save?" Him, presumably Ivor. Ivan says, "Yes, probably. Give me silence." Oh no, Ciara's lagging. Ciara, catch up to us, please. Nearly 3 hours pass silently as Ivan plies his trade. Flesh slowly forms and closes over Ivor's torn frame. That It is as much as I can do, he says. He should make it. Let says, thank you. The mender looks exhausted, leaning heavily against the bed. Rook says, when was the last time you slept? Ivan says, a couple days ago? I'm okay, I just need to sit. Before you can catch him, the mender crumbles to the floor. Chapter 5. Weary, the weight of the sun. Ooh, back at the tower. Your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away like startled ravens before you can capture them. With great effort, you remember who you are. Juno. This is back at, what's it called? Ridgehorn, I think? Where we found Ivan in the first place. You also realize that a monumental serpent is speaking to you now. Your last certainty was that you died some time ago. And that is about to happen again. Oh, and that it is about to happen again. The serpent says, frustrating. You are slow to understand the serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned long ago. If you are not going to die, I suppose we must speak instead. Who are you? I do know that my name is Juno. Why does it matter, though? That seems interesting. Yeah. What does it matter? Perhaps you miss the meaning. What I wish to know does matter. What are you? What is your purpose? Oh, great. It's Agent Smith. God damn. I'm a mender. I can't remember first telling you what you... Yeah, tell me what you are. Do you ask the hammer what the blacksmith is making? This conversation becomes more meaningless by the word. What do your prophecies say? The gods gave you prophecy, fate, destiny. Is there no child coming to slay me with a magic sword? Welcome back, Sierra. Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? Do you not truly know? The gods are dead. That's all we know. Dead? How is that? Are you a god? No. The gods are silent, and before me stands one who knows not what they have done. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. I am the end. Do you understand? This world, this tapestry, I would devour. It is my purpose. But I cannot. Instead, now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world. Wall of night? The dredge? Dredge. Stone men marching across a long bridge. No, it is darkness. The egg white that is turned black. I am meant to devour the tapestry itself, not idly witness the dusk smother this rock. I am incomplete, a worm crawling through a dung field. Because of you. Who are you to take my destiny? What are you? Ooh, shit. Return what is mine! He's pissed. Yeah, you're right, Charlie. Juno appears to Ivan in a dream. Ivan! Juno, you're alive? You're alive! How? Where are you? Wait, where am I? That's funny. What did I take just now? Juno says, asleep, I presume, or unconscious. I am in Ridgehorn, I think. A serpent was trying to kill me. Now I'm talking to you. Time is moving strangely. I've lost swaths of memories. But I found you, for a short time at least. The serpent said something about a long bridge, so I took a guess. Ivan says, it came after you? We saw it at Einertoft. Are you okay? Juno says, it tried to turn me to ash after we spoke, and also before we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last we've seen of it. Ivan says, it could tear the land apart or crush cities if it wanted. What do we do? Juno says, it gets worse. A prophecy of the gods that I've never heard of. Ivan says, there are still prophecies out there? Juno says, it was vague, as all prophecies are. Sounded like that serpent was supposed to swallow the world. Instead, some kind of darkness or nothingness is seeping from the north. It devours whatever it touches. Ivan says, that would explain why the dredge are swarming on us like someone kicked an anthill. Okay, so presumably the dredge aren't the darkness, but the reason that they're coming south with such aggression is because the darkness is pushing them. Juno says, Ivan, are you in danger? Ivan says, you could say so. Bellower is here. The Varl are holding him off, but not for much longer, I think. Of all the Sunder, why the immortal one? Juno says, Bellower. That is the worst of luck. I would have you come to me, but we will have to do this the hard way. Listen closely. I will return to Strand, which was the original city that we started the game in, and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Einertoft and meet me in Sigurdholm. Ivan says, Juno will never make it to Sigurdholm. Bellower is about to overtake us. The Varl won't listen to a thing, and I... Juno says, find a way. Do whatever it takes. I will not be able to contact you again before Sigurdholm. Go. And Ivan? Yes. I love you. Aw. Ciara, you did miss a few things, some really cool animation. But as far as plot points, basically they were all just recited for you here. If you saw Ivor lost his arm at the end of the fight with Bellower, right when it looked like Bellower and Ivan were about to fight, and probably Bellower was going to kick Ivan's ass, that giant serpent appeared behind us, behind the bridge, scared the dredge off. We were able to recover Ivor. Ivan healed his arm, not replace his arm, but healed the wound. So now the wound is closed. And then he passed out, and as soon as he passed out, we moved to see Juno standing kind of almost like a wraith or a spirit at the top of Ridgehorn, which was where we found Ivan in the first place. And the serpent was there and tried to attack her and then couldn't, and they talked for a while, and he made some vague prophecy-sounding stuff, which you heard her recite just now. And now we're seeing Juno speak to Ivan in some kind of astral plane or dreamscape. Uh-oh. Rook says, you've spent a lot of time next to him since he passed out. Let says, just keeping an eye on him. It's not like that, Dad. He saved Ivor. He might save the rest of us. Sure, Alette. Handsome young mender. Rook says, can he hear us? He just moved. he just moved to fully upright. Ivan says, how long was I... Rook says, you were out for a couple days. Holy shit, a couple days, dude! The dredge must have completely wiped everybody out by now. How do you feel? Ivan says, Juno, she's alive! I need to meet her in Sigurdholm. Rook says, hold on, slow down. Who's Juno? Ivan says, she's my mentor. On the Mender Council. She contacted me. Let says, contacted you how? Ivan says, she's not like most menders. What happened here since I passed out? Rook says, the Varl are holding the dredge back, just barely. Bellower has disappeared. Ivor is still out of it. Yorunder sent Hakon, Luden, and a couple hundred Varl away to Arboron. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold out here. Ivan says, Rook, I need your help. Take me to Sigerholm. Juno is going to meet us there. Rook says, Sigerholm? That's gotta be a week away at least. And just abandon Einertoft? Ivan says, maybe. Or, no, I could destroy that godforsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat, but Yorunder will never agree to it. Hi, Death's Echo. Welcome back. Sorry you had to leave. Rook says, I need to understand a few things, Ivan. How would you collapse that bridge by yourself, first off? Ivan says, not by myself. I could blast it apart, but this bridge wasn't made to fall. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help. And the Varl will try to stop me. It could mean holding off both the dredge and the Varl. What do we do about Bellower? Ivan says, I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's why we need to go. We could just leave, Let says, and let the Varl die to give us a head start? Ivan says, it's not my first choice. I've done everything I can on my own. What's going on around here? That serpent? Bellower? Ivan says, look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know history? Let says, we're from a very small town in the woods. That's an answer of a sort. Ivan says, I'll keep it short. Do you know how men and Varl were made? The Loom Mother, the other gods? In the first Great War, the armies of men and Varl hated each other. They fought bitterly for land and dominance. Then one of the gods created the dredge, and they were such a threat that unless men and Varl set aside their differences, they threatened to wipe out both races. So they did. They ended the war, pushed the dredge into the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. The Second Great War began generations later. The dredge rallied their forces, defeated the Varl who watched the borders, and laid waste to unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. They were led by Sundar, powerful dredge warlords and weavers, like Bellower. He was there in the Second Great War. Humanity was on the brink of extinction when the inner circle of menders went forth and finally sent the Sundar and the dredge deep underground. For the most part, the dredge haven't tried to return since, well, until now. Those menders were called Valka. Juno herself wasn't there, but she's from their bloodline. Rook says, so, another great war has begun. Ivan says, if I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient history is playing out before us. Let says, what about the serpent? Ivan says, that's another story. There's nothing in the Mender's libraries about that thing. Let says, it must have something to do with the dredge returning. Ivan says, that seems likely. Why won't the Varl King destroy the bridge? Ivan says, I can't completely understand it myself. The last time I mentioned it to him, he made his mind very clear. He'll let the city and the rest of the world fall before that damned bridge. I need time to think about this. Yeah, this seems like a big choice. Ivan says, I understand. Be quick, Rook. Let says, there has to be some way to... I can't believe the Varl would be so stubborn. Ivan says, speak to Yorunder yourself. He's in the Great Hall. Maybe you'll have more luck. Or maybe he'll put your head on a spike. Rook, I hate to put all this on your shoulders, but I've got few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. Either way, we can't stay. We have to make it to Seegerholm. Juno will know what to do. One moment. Pouring more wine. Okay. I guess we go to the Great Hall again. We could just straight up destroy the bridge, apparently. No, let's go to the Great Hall first. Let's try to talk this out. Oh, good grief, I need a drink of water. All this talking is drying out my throat. Yurander says to someone, "You'll do as I say." Vesselt says, "I'm not here to argue. I'm telling you that we're dying by dozens every day now." So, given that the Jarl don't have parents, they were all formed by the god Hadderborg, right? Why do they all look different ages? Krummer, Ubin, Yurander, they all look much, much older. Ivor, Fasselt, Hakon, Moger, Gunnulf, they all look much younger. Unless Hadderborg created the Varl at different times, Varl at different times, I would be wondering why some of them look aged and some of them look still relatively young. You sent our best away with Hakon. How long do you expect us to last? Yurander says, "You asked for this command, Fasselt. Don't let them get across that bridge." Fasselt takes his leave just as you approach. Not great timing, you think to yourself. Rook says, "Thank you for the audience." Yurander says, "I forget your name." Rook says, "Rook." Yurander says, "Rook, how is Ingvar? Will he survive?" Rook says, "I think so." Yurander says, "If I remember Ingvar well enough, he hasn't told you why he faced down Bellower, did he?" No, he keeps things to himself, sir." "Yes, that sounds right," says Yurander. "Ingvar confronted Asunder in his youth during the Great Wars. He won that fight. None other but the Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he thought to do it again." Rook says, "Ivor killed Asunder? How did he end up in Skogar?" I forget where Skogar is. Oh, Skogar was the village that we're from. That's right. Yurander says, "You'd have to pry that from him yourself. I don't know." "He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kender." I don't know what Kender is. "It occurs to you that Yurander would not be on the throne now had that happened." Oh, maybe Kender is the king. So Ingvar could have been the king, but he left. "But why are you here, Rook? Be brief." Let's just tell it to him straight. Do we think it needs to be destroyed? I guess we do. I haven't seemed pretty insistent on it. And from overhearing Fasselt's conversation just now, it sounds like they don't have much left to give. So, it sounds like the end is coming soon, one way or another. I'm reading your guys' comments now. Different times, different batches, yeah, possibly. Ubin talks about them being different ages at the beginning of the game. You're right. That's right. He does talk about them being different. Yes, so they must have been created in different batches. You're right. They couldn't all be created at the same time. Or he made them different ages. Yeah. That could be. Though then it would be kind of weird to have Varl bragging about who's the oldest if they were created that age. Look at me, I'm 95. Haha. Like, yeah, you were born 95, asshole. You're only 3 days old. That'd be stupid. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna tell it to him straight. "Look, dude, destroy the bridge." Yurander says, "Oh, you have the answers." Great. Sarcastic king. "Wonderful. Come sit upon the throne. Every man I have ever met thinks he'd rival the gods himself if only he were in charge. I am over 400 years old, and I know that I know little. You are a child, an infant, yet you know everything. Listen, human, this story is not about you. If you jumped from that bridge today, the world would not change. Now either help Fasselt retake it, or leave my city. I don't care which. Guards are quick to usher you from the great hall, and you don't resist." My persuasion dice roll failed. I'm just saying that. I don't think there was actually a dice roll. So apparently now our options are fight on the bridge or destroy the bridge. don't have Ivor. God, if I don't have Ivor, I don't have an armor breaker. Shit. Okay, I could promote you, Krumer and make him my armor breaker, but for an armor breaker, they gotta have high armor score themselves. 11 is not high. I could up his armor break, but then he'd be vulnerable. Or I could up his armor, but then he wouldn't be as good of an armor breaker. Fasolt ain't it? He's only got an armor break of 1. Damn. I don't like this one bit. Yeah, Trippy, I don't want you to have that anymore. That one instead. God, only one armor break. Fucking hell. What's your trinket, dude? I can't see it. There it is. +2 break. Okay. I can't upgrade you. I don't have enough. I need 10 for you. I can only upgrade... Well, I can't upgrade any... I can only upgrade... I can't upgrade Fasolt. Nobody. Nobody can I upgrade. Oh, Krumer I could. Alright, let's do this. Give you 1 armor and 1 armor break, and then Krumer... I think I'm going to put you in place of Trigvi. As much as I like Trigvi, I think you'd be a better option. But I am going to take this and give it to you. Fasolt, you can have that one. Oh, I don't like this. Why don't you have 1, Rook? There's none left to give you, is there? Oh, whatever. Give you Trigvi's necklace, fine. And again, I could give Ivan 1, but that one draws aggro, that one draws aggro. That one gives you 3 break. Actually, that's kind of stupid, but it's not the stupidest thing in the world. Let's just see. We'll see. Okay. All right. Well, we're approaching the top of the hour now. We'll finish up here. I can leave. I can fight on bridge, or I can destroy bridge. I wish it was more clear what the options were here. Or rather, what the options mean. So where did it say? Seegerholm? That's where... Okay, Seegerholm. You have to follow the summer path, but let's read about Seegerholm first. A city built on a spit of land jutting from within a lake, and a place of prestige to live, as expansion soon became impossible. on the small island, and ownership was passed down from generation to generation. The crystal clear lake water and beautiful surroundings made the land desirable to the point that a wall was eventually built to keep away jealous neighbors. In order to get there, we would need to make a break for it on the summer path. Cutting straight southward from Wormtoe to Seegerholm, the summer path did not exist until the Varl and human kings agreed to create a passage that allowed travelers to bypass Einertoft without having to go all the way through Frostfeller. The summer path is so named because the weather is rarely clear enough to travel past Old Father in the winter. What is Old Father? A solitary mountain peak that stands noticeably apart from the Wormscale range, weathered and topped with snow year-round so that it resembles an elderly sentinel, watching over the border of Setterland and Stromland. So Setterland is this. New Kingdom of Man and Varl, they called it, rounding up anyone who yearned for land of their own. Whole clans and families took the caravans and banners to the untamed frontier. Then the Nordfelling Lake disappeared. The trees withered beneath Arctic winds, and the crops would not grow. Nordfelling Lake was the lake that one godstone was under, near the Nordfelling Wastes. So it was between Setterland and where? Stromland? Yeah, Stromland. Rundval was once a vast nation. The Civil War divided mankind, and a leader named Strom set out for the east, intent on creating a new kingdom there. The dream died with Strom, and the lands would become unified again. But the name stuck. Alright. We're gonna get our asses kicked. What are we gonna do? Fight on the bridge? What's the point of fighting on the bridge? Destroy the bridge, but we'll piss off the Varl in doing so. Or just make a break for it. We have 1 day worth of supplies. Okay, let's get 2 days worth of supplies then. We can't afford to fight on the bridge. We need to get the hell out of here. And I don't think we want to destroy the bridge. If the Varl King wants to sacrifice all his people to keep that damn bridge up, then fine. He acted like he knew something we didn't know. Have at it then, dude. We can't stick around here any longer. We have to get the hell out of here. If Ivan is right. Ivan sighs in frustration when you agree to pack up and leave, slamming his fist against a wall. Are you certain you'll not help me on the bridge? Listen, an entire race is about to be wiped out. I know, they haven't been very cooperative. He looks you in the eyes. But we can't take this lightly. Do we really abandon them to history? We'll extend the offer. We already extended the offer. Let's try one more time. Let's give them one more chance. There is silence between you for a long moment. All right, Ivan finally says. Get Ivor and your caravan ready. I'll speak with Urander. Soon he returns, shaking his head. You know Urander refused any offer to flee. I won't be coming with you, says Krumer. They've put Fasselt in charge of the warriors here. He'll need help. Gods, we all will. Give Ingvar my regards. The giant returns to his warriors. Shit. So we're losing Fasselt and Krumer. Holy shit, I hope they don't take their trinkets with them. Damn. They send some Vara with you, a few volunteers or those wounded on the bridge. You begin the long trek to Borsgard with a crippling ache in your heart. Presumably we're sneaking out of here some way that isn't the bridge, right? Chapter 6. Of Our Bones, the Hills. Yeah, okay. We're not going back across the bridge. Maybe I shouldn't have upgraded anybody. I upgraded Krumer and I don't even have him anymore. Should have used the renown for food, because now we're out of food. Dad, Alette says, The camp have stopped for a short break. That's a weird sentence. Let says the camp have stopped for a short break. She pulls you by the sleeve. Ivor woke up. She leads you back to his tent. Book says, Ivor, don't get up. Ivor says, if this is what happens when we die, I'm very disappointed. Let says, no, you're okay. We left Einertop. Yeah, that would suck. If you died and you woke up exactly in your life again, but you were just missing limbs or something, that'd be horrible. This is heaven? Just me again with less shit? Ivor says, what happened? Did anyone survive? Rook says, it's hard to explain exactly. We're going to meet another mender. Bellower is still at the bridge. Ivor says, then we're all doomed. So be it. Let says, just rest. It's a miracle you're alive. Ivan saved you. Ivor says, give the menders my regards. Ivor grimaces and stands. Try as you might, you can't convince him to relax. He intends to walk like everyone else. Ivor's a hard-ass, man. We're out of freaking food. What can I do? I can't do anything. Alright, Ivor's back in it. Son of a bitch. Trigvi, I guess you're back in it. Trigvi, I don't have a trinket to give you. Sorry, old boy. Alright, well, we can't afford to rest, even though morale is weak, because resting will just starve us out even more. So let's keep going. Where did we say we were going? Let's check. I hate to keep going to the map, but it did say we were going somewhere. It gave us a name. I'll recognize the name if I see it. We're going to Sigerholm, but it said something about a village or something that we're trying to get to. But it's not on here. Wasn't Hochstorp. Wasn't Grinland. Wasn't Rainivik. I swear there was a name. Forgot it already. Ah, well, whatever. I'm just wasting time. Alright, nope, don't rest. Leave! Get the hell out of here. Come on, we gotta move. We gotta find food. Let's scavenge. Boarsguard. Thank you, Prince Charlie. I didn't see it on the map, though. Ahead, you find what appears to be a good number of peasants surrounded by brigands. One of the armed men looks over his shoulder and says, Gods be damned, this is all I need. Listen, don't interfere when one of these supply wagons is yours. While remaining silent, the peasants plead to you with their eyes. Oh, we could really use the supplies, but fuck these guys. The man turns completely towards you, shaking his head. Had a feeling you'd be that type, is all he says before the brigands rush you. Oh no, lag? Oh, you just mean the chat lag, I suppose? You know, Alette is considerably higher level than Rook. Rook, what's your trinket? Trigvi's necklace. It kind of sucks. Alette, you've got... Yeah. Obsidian ring. Okay. Let's rock. Must just be the chat that Prince Charlie's talking about. Oh, yes, I imagine it'd be frustrating if you were trying to tell me what the name of the town was while I was looking at the map, and then I got rid of the map, and that's when your comment popped up. Alright, what do we got? A couple of the Hogan Mogan types. Backbiter, shield dude, and some archers. They all seem pretty low level. Ivor, what can you do now? Trigby. Trigby, Trigby, Trigby. Mogan. Onif. There, I think. I don't know, I might regret that. Let. There. Ivan. There. Actually, let, maybe you go there. Damn, 7 to 10 seconds, or even 20 seconds. That's so strange. I don't understand why Twitch is being so laggy with the chat. Yeah, actually, let's do it. I don't know that we've actually done this with you yet, Ivor. The old head bump. Knockback, 1 tile, target bleeds 1 strength per move. Your armor break's not that good, is it? But 3 points is better than nothing. Alright, let's do it. And for those of you watching, I think after this fight we'll probably wrap it up. It's after the top of the hour now, so we're running a little bit late. Damn, that kind of hurt. No. Oh, no worries, Ciara. Don't worry about it. Hey, Onif, what the hell can you do? You could get this guy, I suppose. Nice. I like it. Look out! Oh, Ivor, you're not gonna make it very far in this game. $20 seconds for Ciara, too. Huh. Okay. Sorry, guys. If I knew what to do about it, I would do it. Uh-oh. Okay, dude, you know what you need to do? Mend Ivor's armor as much as you can. Nice. 7 points. That'll save him for at least a round, I think. Idea. Potatoes? Is that Echoes just checking the chat? Publicans at 5 seconds. Well, Publicans living the dream here as far as chat goes. It looks so funny. Tricky, no! Damn, that dude's got a lot of armor. Holy crap. Just break armor, I guess. Mogan. Hmm. This guy. Damn. Damn, Onif, we can never take full advantage of your backbiter skill. Let's... That guy's next. Nope, let's do this. Yeah, I was gonna say, that way he can't hurt Ivor. Alright, this is good. Alette, you can do something awesome here. She's not doing the animation, but she's hitting them. Yes, there we go. Trigby! Uh-oh. Can you mend Trigvy's armor? Or you could lightning these bastards. Three strength. Check this out. Killed him. Nice. Ooh, okay, not so nice. Ivor, dude. Awesome. Check this out. Sweet. Uh-oh. Dominoes. Yes, exactly right. Okay, I know this is all of our willpower, but I'm going to use both of them here to kill her armor. Mogan, Okay, do this. They're all grouped together really well here. Ivor's holding on. Alright, here we go, Onif. Check this out. Nice. It's pretty good use right there. I think we'll do thread the needle again. Should we do it to these two? Or these two? Probably want to do it to the group that has the higher armor, because at this point our strength is getting knocked down quite a bit, and it'll take us a while to kill these fuckers if we don't take out the ones with the higher armor. So, at the risk of cutting off Ivor's ability to move here, I'm going to take these two out. Oh wait, this is break damage. Oh, I don't want to do break damage. I want to do kill damage. Alright. Let's just do this then. Damn, there goes Ivor. Okay. Rats. Wish the Mender could have gotten a turn there and healed some of his armor, but too late. I have an idea, though. Check this out. Arc Lightning on this guy. This guy right here, it'll get her and him. 3 strength. I think this should be okay. Kill 3 of them at once. Should. Oh man, we're down. She's down. They're down to the last one. Oh, Trigby's down. Shit. Damn, we lost Ivor and Trigby. Well, that was still pretty sweet though. Okay, Mogan. Okay. You're still level 1, right, Onif? I think so. I think I want you to get the kill. Why don't you just rest? Yes, good. Onif gets promoted. Awesome. Not that we're going to get much renown. Enough renown to promote everybody anyway, but Let gets promoted. She got a bunch of kills. Onif gets promoted. I know Ivan got a ton of kills, but he was already pretty high level. Trigby and Ivor end up injured. I better get some goddamn good supplies out of this. With the brigands either fallen or fled, the peasants they left behind thank you profusely. It is true what he said, one tells you. We took the food and left. May the gods have mercy on me. I'd let them die. Wait, what? One of the peasants says, it is true what he said. We took the food and left. We didn't hear that part. The bandits didn't illuminate us on that issue. Let them die. Presumably these guys fled from some village and stole all the food, and the bandits came and tried to take the food or something? They joined your caravan hesitantly. Well, how many supplies do you guys have? 3 days worth of supplies. Yay, okay. Let's camp. We need a little break. I don't think we'll... Oh, shit! I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to see how long we needed to rest. How many days of injuries people had. 2 and 1, okay. I wasted a day's worth of food. 10 renown, huh? Let's upgrade Onif. He's worth it. More strength for a backbiter is awesome, because then when he does his backbiting, he can do more strength damage to the last person that he punctures. Do 1 and... Actually, I kind of want to do this, because that means he can go a little bit farther, too. You want to have good range for your backbiter so that you can get to people that are lined up. Let's do that. That's probably going to be all we do, because nobody else level... Oh, Mogan. Right? Nope, he needs 10. That's right, because he's already level 2. Okay. Yeah. That's going to be where we leave it for now, I think. We won't rest another day. We'll come back and just leave. We'll go with 2 days of supplies, and hopefully we'll find some more supplies somewhere. So, everyone, that is the stream this week. Thank you very much for joining me for both the Morrowind and Banner Saga sessions. We will rejoin next week and try to make it to... I already forgot the name. Was it Borgard? Borsgard. Thank you, Prince Charlie. And from there, we'll see where this takes... Oh, Seegerholm. That's where we're trying to get to. Thanks, Walter. Thanks, Ciara. Appreciate it. Good night, Publican. Good night, Death's Echo. Good night, Frankie. Whoever else is here with me. I don't want to forget anybody. Bonnie, Prince Charlie, if you're still here. Seems like that's about all that's communicating to me in the chat in the last hour or so. Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I will see you next time. Next Thursday. Oh, good night, Azara. Next Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel. Presumably this will save. I think it will. Take care, everyone. I will see you next week.